There is no light but the moon to guide me, no road but the path I am seeking in vain. The Greek night is fallen in the rugged Thessalian landscape. My direction was lost, together with my sense of time. My feet are sore and my eyelids heavy, lungs exhausted and legs weary. Not very far away, I hear a wolf howling, and her pack answering the call in the wilderness. The sound makes my spine chill, and the cold is everywhere. So my footsteps get quicker, my breath shorter. The night gets darker as the moon is covered in clouds. But suddenly the path reappears, showing me a way forward. Old gravel glittering, a road from ancient times, when gods lived amongst men. In the old Hellas, the path takes me high up on a hill, until I can discern ruins, a temple of sorts, long since abandoned, with grey statues of gods and animals, a place where people used to come to listen to the oracles, to uncover the mystery of the future, or the hidden secrets of the past. The roof still intact on a structure of Corinthian pillars, the moonlight casting foreboding shadows towards me. I gasp and feel drawn towards that ghostly, yet massive structure of stone. The moon is swallowed by clouds and darkness gets denser. As I move forward like a sleepwalker until I stand inside the temple, an empty hall where the echoes seem to last forever, a stone floor filled with cracks and holes. The wolves cannot be heard now, and silence reigns. I look at the statues before me. They speak to me. The mighty Hera, I will give you power. Vinami. The wise Athena, I will give you wisdom. Sophia. And Aphrodite, the fairest and loveliest of them all, I will give you love. Agape. I stop and listen. Was that the wind, creeping through the pillars? Or was it something else, a trick of my mind? Elasemen, come to me. My breath stops and I gasp in the cold air as my eyes try to search around the lurking shadows. They are drawn to a set of stairs in a dark opening. As I lean over them, their shape hypnotizes me. They spiral downwards, towards a room underground. I must go there. No turning back now. The stairs take me deeper and lower below, into a cave under the archaic structures, each step pulling me towards something. A presence I can feel but not understand. I count the steps and lose track after 30. At the bottom there is a narrow corridor, planks torn from walls that lean inwards. But it is too late now to stop. There is only one way forward as the corridor swallows me. A strange light somewhere in front of me. And the corridor widens into a cave of sorts, where the light comes from small holes in the ceiling. My heart beats faster, my breath desperate for air. Have I ventured into the realm of Hades? the place where from Eurydice could not follow her Orpheus, where Ulysses met his dead companions from Ilion, Achilles and Agamemnon, only to see them made into ghosts? Or is this the cave of Plato, where the men were chained forever, not knowing that they were looking at the projection on the wall of the real world outside? Maybe even the entrance to the labyrinth, where the Minotaur is lurking, where I need an Ariadne and her yarn to escape. Will I be kept here as a sacrifice to Dionysus, waiting for the mysteries? The cave seems empty, but I know there is something here, something that swirls around in the air, warmness and presence that slowly takes shape, an invisible cloud that turns into a thin smoke. I try to reach it with my hand, but it draws away into the corners, whispers in a language I don't understand. Eleftheros Soseme, Agapisame. Free me, save me, love me. A cloud of dust that swirls around. The shape changes gradually, grows in length, and I have to swallow hard, 'cause I don't believe what I see. The shape resembles a heart that is pulsing and rotating. I become transfixed, unable to move, as the whispers form words, and the heart grows before my eyes. I fall into a trance, and all becomes darkness again. A soft voice reaches my ears, sounds that seem to come from nowhere, a language that I should not understand, but the words come through. Mia fora kian kiro. Once upon a time. Soft, mild, with quiet echoes, they tell me a tale that sinks into me. In the old world, when Cyclops and Sirens still held power, there was a young man. His name was Promise. He sailed from island to island, wandered over mountains, and listened to songs and stories. One day, he came to a garden behind a temple, where he found a young maid sitting there, crying for herself. Her name was Sorrow, but when he reached out to her, her face became bright and her eyes shining. They met again every day in the garden, and exchanged their vows with flowers, and she became light. But her father and her brothers had already made plans for her, and given her to the son of the ruler, who was jealous and greedy. So when they found out about Promise, they put him in chains and got rid of him, and light turned to sorrow once again, weeping for a love that could never be, while Promise was kept in the dark until he was old and wrinkled, and when he was released to walk as a free man through the land, Sorrow had perished and lay cold in the ground. All he could do was bury her deep in a cave and remember. How life is vanity, how hope is hubris, that everything has an end. The voice is quiet, and I understand that this is the cave where the tale ended for the unhappy lovers. that the voice was light. The presence I felt were the echoes of her. The spirit has returned to this dark place, and I feel her yearning as if she was standing next to me, a warmth that radiates right through me. I take a step towards where I know I can find her. Hot breath searching my mouth, eyes invisible but still shining towards me, lips that need to be kissed. As I go on, noting how I am embraced and kisses that wander over my face, over my body, I feel something soft yet tangible, a body I can press against mine, and the voice is back, and now it is her voice. I feel a sweet rapture, a lover's connection, fingers roaming my body, touching and stroking as if they were real. I don't care if it is physical or only in my mind. The sensations are so intense, the love and desire travels through time. I am the target for this longing, for this unfulfilled yearning. In the darkness I succumb to my own desires. I am panting, and warmth flows like rivers in every part of my body. Time means nothing to me. The voice is resonating inside my head, whispering sweet words of eternal love, of how it wants to unite with me, dissolve into my soul. These sensations are burning in my brain. My nerves are on fire, tingling up and down my spine, senses mixing in a lovely spinning motion. I want more, and more, and more, and everything reaches that point where two souls intertwine and two hearts beat as one. And I fall down on the floor. It feels soft, in spite of the stones. My eyes open up slowly. My knees are shaking, and my breath is short. I know I have been possessed, but not by what, not by whom. It has no importance. All I know is that my weariness is gone. My strength has returned. As I straighten myself up and I look around me again, everything quiet. No presence to be detected. No shadows. No cold dampness. As the light is flowing into the cave from above again, it is morning, and outside I can hear birds sing joyfully. My legs take me up the stairs, so I walk out from the old temple. The statues of the three goddesses seem to be smiling at me. And I understand I must have been summoned to this place, to play a part in this Greek tragedy. Tragedia. Or turn it into a classic comedy. Commedia. But my quest now takes me elsewhere. I look at the sun, climbing higher. The Mount Olympus, far in the distance. The rest of the road lies ahead of me.